Good morning. It is Monday, February the 8th, about 7:45. 38 degrees out here. Larry's letting the truck warm up. There's a big frost this morning. Ground sounds wet.
Huh?
The ground sounds wet.
It is. Open up.
Larry came in to get warm while the ice melted off the windshield. But I guess he didn't wait long enough. Just said he couldn't get it off. He better get it off. Gotta see where he's going. Got the window down, maybe that'll help. It's 7:45 now. I got up about 7. I stand by the fire because I was cold, and the sun was coming up then, or the sun was. It was just the sunrise, but it wasn't very pretty. It wasn't pretty enough to come out here in the cold to film it. So I just stood there by the fire. There's a pretty hard frost here in the backyard. Just kind of spotty here and there, but kind of hard. I'm making progress. The pill boxes are filled for the week. Larry's is the blue and mine's the white. I take more pills than he does, but mine are a lot of calcium and supplements and things like that. And I got more coupons cut out. You can see that orange spot there in the greenhouse. That's Larry's hat. He's out there planting seeds or doing something. I called Reba, and she's going by on her way to the plantation this morning, so I invited her for lunch. So I'm getting ready to cook lunch. I'm going to try a recipe this morning that my nephew made about 17 years ago, and I thought it was really good, and I've never made it. Okay. I got half of a big bag of broccoli here. It's the florets and cut. Oh, so that makes a nice big pot. Whatever's left over, I'll use in something else. Yeah, my tea kettle's whistling, so I got hot water. I'm gonna add water to it and cook it. Because I found out when I made the broccoli casserole, it cooks up quite a bit. And you don't have as much as you think you're going to have. So I'll just cook this whole bag and use what I need. That's all the water. Okay, I'll let that cook. This is something I made a long time ago. It's recipes, family favorites, and more. Let's look and see. I made it in 1999. So I got recipes from all the family. And this is Aaron's chicken roll. It's on page 1. Got an index there. And again, I got the relative and what recipe I got from them. Like my mom's recipes and my mother-in-law's recipes. And nieces and nephews. Anyway, Aaron's chicken roll says 2 to 3 cups of cooked chicken, a can of cream of chicken soup, frozen broccoli, mozzarella cheese, and Filo dough. Mix above ingredients together. Place mixed ingredients on several layers of dough and wrap into a roll. Bake at 350 degrees until golden brown. Sounds simple. I remember I really liked it. Chicken's already cooked. I put it in the refrigerator and thawed it. The recipe says 2 or 3 cups of chicken, but I'm just going to use this breast. However much it makes is how much I'm going to have in there. They probably do this on a cooking show with a knife in about 30 seconds, but this is how I do it. I got this sea salt here that the grinder quit working, so Larry got it apart for me, so I just use it in things that cook because I figure it's going to dissolve. Here's my chicken that's cut. I've used this before, so I know it tastes really good. It's probably as fattening as can be, but we will see. Oh, nice. feels like paper. It feels like parchment paper. So it says to do several layers. Okay. 3, I guess 4 layers. This is really thin. I'll just put my chicken down here in the bowl. I had cream of chicken soup left from the casserole that I made, so I just put it in the freezer and froze it. And put it in the refrigerator and let it thaw. Mix that up. I got the chicken all coated with the soup. Bunch of mozzarella cheese left. Lots of mozzarella. Just mix the cheese up too. Put this aside till the broccoli's done and start the salads. My camera keeps cutting off. So, cutting the lettuce up for the salad. I don't claim to be a great cook. I just make plain things, nothing very fancy. I'm trying to make lunch the main meal of the day and then less at supper time. Because you got time to work it off a little bit instead of just going to bed after you eat. Just set this back in the refrigerator till it's time to put the other toppings in. The broccoli is boiling now, so let that cook about 9 minutes and shut it off and drain it. Everything in the roll is going to be cooked already, so it's really just a matter of baking the crust and heating everything up good. Now he looks like he's going toward the garden. Oh, he's got the chainsaw with him. He's going to cut some more limbs off the tree. This will be dessert. Fudge brownies. Could make chocolate pudding because I got Cool Whip I'm wanting to use up, but brownies just sound good, especially a small batch. Here's a deep cup of water. Back to the broccoli. We'll drain it. Well, it doesn't really need to cool. I'll just put it back in the pan. Now, just set that there and we'll go back to making the brownies. Need a 1/3 cup of, I'm going to use olive oil instead of vegetable oil. This is this handy pour spout that Betty gave me when I was up there. Okay. 1/3 cup vegetable oil. More olive oil. That together. Okay. Yep, I got my nuts out of the freezer. You gotta make them into bite-sized pieces. Dump the mix in. Well, before I mix it up, I sprayed it with olive oil. See if it can thicken. Have to keep an eye on Larry out there, or an ear. Him using the chainsaw. And you can use a 1/2 cup or a full, so I got a 1/4 cup, but I might put, still, I like a lot of nuts in my brownies. I guess we could have Cool Whip on top of it if you wanted to, if it was warm. Or we could have it with ice cream. There it is, ready to go in the oven. That's a half a box of brownie mix. I got the chicken soup and now I'm gonna add some broccoli. Well, you didn't tell me you didn't like broccoli.
I can eat it, but I don't like it for a main course.
Well, it's a little late now.
That's why I didn't say nothing. I know you like it.
I guess I'll spread it over the whole thing. See how that works. I didn't have enough leftover soup, so I'm going to add some more. Woo! That'll be enough. About half a can. There we go. Ooh, it's a big roll. Uh-oh, it's tearing. Oh, it's coming apart. Well, it still tastes good. Doesn't want to come off of there. Maybe I can just kind of flip it. Yeah. I don't know how much of that you saw. My batteries died and the camera shut off. And I'm not sure when. But this is the 2 rolls ready to go in the in the oven. And you can see the broccoli through that one. It's thinner. We'll see how it comes out. Larry said he was done with the chainsaw. He came in and took a short break. Then he went out and fed the fish. Now he's feeding the birds. Filling the bird feeder. And there it is. There, got it level. Good job. Now that it's made, I looked up on the internet how to work with it, and it said it was going to set out to put a damp paper towel over it so it don't dry out too much. It's already kind of dried out, but went ahead and put a wet towel on it. Larry's got another load of limbs he's taking. It was a little bit too wet back there to cut up the wood for firewood. I think the brownies are done. The toothpick came out clean. Looks a little bit not done right there, but I don't mind if they're a little doughy. But it came out clean. What I read on the internet said this was a Greek pastry, and they kept talking about putting butter on it. So even though Aaron's recipe doesn't say anything, I'm going to try it. Oh. Yeah, a little butter never hurt anything. I'm not going to put a whole bunch, just a little. I wanted another vegetable to go with it, and Larry vetoed the corn on the cob I was planning, so I think I'll just heat some frozen beans and open some garbanzo beans to go on the salad. And we're hungry. And there's all the toppings for the salad, and pork and beans, and this should probably bake a little longer to be browner, but we're hungry, so we're just gonna, and this one right here might burn, so we're just going to go ahead and eat it. Lunch. Ted and Barbara came over just before Reba left, and so we just got done playing canasta. It's 4:35, and Larry won. It wasn't supposed to rain today, and then it changed it to 80% chance, and it's a little after 5:30 and it's raining. So the weatherman got it right. Good night. God bless.